Hi Scorpio, it's Mary with Sayre Seer. This is your weekly tarot for October 8th through the 15th, 2019. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. We're just going to do tarot today. I might pull a couple oracle cards at the end. It's kind of just going to start right here. We have the Eight of Swords reversed. We have the Nine of Swords reversed. We have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. We have the Four of Pentacles upright. And we have the Empress reversed. Okay. So I'm just going to expand on these and then we'll tell the story here. Okay, so we have the Moon under the Eight of Swords reversed. Okay, we're going to pull another one there. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Eight of Wands. Okay. So the next one we have is Nine of Swords. And what I do, I just look for the story. It'll reveal itself, always does. Justice. I don't give it any certain parameters because it all falls into place all by itself. Four of Cups reversed, and this is going to go under the Justice and the Nine of Swords. Okay, next we have Temperance. Okay. Alright, so the next one is Ten of Pentacles. We have Ten of Pentacles reversed. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have Ace of Pentacles reversed. And we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay, next we've got a lot of Pentacles on the table here, Scorpio. We've got Four of Pentacles. Under Four of Pentacles we have the Ace of Swords. And then we have the Four of Wands. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Another Pentacle reversed. Wow. Okay, under the Empress reversed, we have Nine of Wands reversed. Nine of Pentacles. And Hanging Man. Alright, so we're going to start here. Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords talks about, well, when it's upright, it's being kind of in our thoughts, kind of stuck in our thoughts, worrying. We may be replaying a situation over and over, kind of something that happened. It could be more than one thing. It could be, you know how when you find something out and it upsets you, or somebody says something to you and that upsets you enough to keep triggering stuff to go around in your head. And sometimes it's like, you know you're going to have to make a decision, or you know something needs to be done, but you're just almost paralyzed in your thoughts in a way, okay? So the next card's going to be the Moon. The Moon is about intuition. It's about, well, it's about things that are hidden. It's kind of about, maybe there was a truth, some kind of truth that was realized, okay? Maybe part of it was your intuition, but it was some kind of darkness, something that was hidden under the surface that wasn't easy to be seen. Then we have the Page of Pentacles that's reversed. And this talks, Page of Pentacles reversed is like a bad contract, a lie, finding out about a lie, or finding out that somebody's taking advantage of you. Say that somebody's, for example, somebody's your friend because they know that you always will let them stay at your house, or they know that you'll pay something for them, or they know they can use your stuff. It's kind of a taking advantage thing, okay? It's, yeah, that's enough I said, okay? It's a dishonesty, you know? Not out and out theft, but, you know, with their own best interest by taking from you, okay? Okay, then we have the Eight of Wands, and this is almost like you've figured it out. Like you figured it out what somebody was doing to you. You know, maybe it was there the whole time, but it finally clicked what? I don't know if it was more than one person. If it was like friends, but it definitely was. It's somebody that takes advantage of you for what you have, right? Because I got pentacles all through here. So, Scorpio, bear with me here. Okay, now we're going to go to the next pile. Next pile talks about the Nine of Swords. This is, when it's upright, it's being up all night thinking about this. So it seems like that you kind of completed the processing on what this really meant in your life now. And you want some darn justice, okay? You want justice in your life because this is not an unjust... This is not a just way of allowing people to be around you, right? So, now, Scorpio, this could resonate with you or the opposite party, all or in part. It is a general reading. And then, and now that you see how, what you need to do, you're not going to overlook those things anymore, right? You've seen the mistakes you made. This is the Four of Cups reversed. I've seen the mistakes. I seen what was right in front of me, and I'm not doing that anymore. Right? Now, Temperance. I can see that it's like, Temperance card is when you're, it's like a warning, get back into balance before things get out of control. So it looks like you're getting there. You're healing from what happened. It's also a card of healing. So you're healing from what you feel was done to you. Or the way, yeah, it looks like it's pain from all the thinking and all the processing and all the realization, you know? And, but it was a communication, but it was also your intuition. It was like connecting them and seeing it for what it really was, you know? And so this, Ten of Pentacles reversed. So this is, it's a legacy, but it's reversed. So it could be the end of a legacy. See, this is something you build with somebody. So it's almost like maybe this was family, okay? Family that had been treating you a certain way, okay? Or it could have been you treating them a certain way, you know? And like I said, because it could be opposite, right? Okay, so I'm moving on. But it could be a legacy that's negative, that needs to end. A legacy of the way people treat each other, don't listen to each other, and just are out for themselves. That's tough. But there's a Wheel of Fortune right here. So somehow this realization changes the fate. Okay? It changes the fate. But the Ace of Pentacles is still reversed. So usually this changes the fate in a good way. It totally flips it. But see, we have like the end of the legacy and then no new start. So it feels like there's something else that needs to be done. Okay? There's something else. There's something hanging out here that is not completed. And I have a Queen of Pentacles sitting here upside down. This person is dependent. This person, so we went from a page to a queen reverse. This person is still not financially responsible. May spend money not responsibly. And maybe not be honest about how she spends her money, okay? Not nurturing. It's all about her, okay? And then you have the Four of Pentacles. So we have somebody here. Ooh. It's like it's just hurting right there. Let's see what we got here. It's like screaming at me something. I'm just going to go on with it, and it'll come in. It could be somebody's not following their intuition, that's why it hurts. That's usually what it means, but it was really strong. Okay, so we'll just keep going until I can get that straight. Four of Pentacles. So this is a card about protecting your assets, okay? Protecting what's yours, or somebody else protecting what's theirs. It's about maybe being stingy. So I don't know if the same person that's been taking advantage is also very stingy with their own, what they have. Kind of feels like it. Okay. So what's yours is mine, but what's mine is mine, right? Okay. So now we have this Sword of Truth coming through. And so, Sword of Truth, I mean, this is reality, okay? So what's the truth? And where am I going to walk with it? And who's going to get cut? That is the sword that cuts through the crap. Sword that cuts and says, no, I want a new path. See, and this is already, I want justice in my life. Somebody wants justice in their life. Somebody's making that change. So, I want a happy home. This is a Four of Wands. It's like, I don't want that old legacy. I want a happy home with a good foundation, with love. This is like a card of marriage, engagement. You may find, if this is you, Scorpio, if you're allowing somebody to be treated like you, if somebody's treating you like this, like your family, it's happening in all your relationships, because that's kind of the way it goes. It's kind of the way it works, but I see that, now that I know the truth, I know what I want. I want a happy family. I don't want people that aren't willing to work with me and master this. This is a card of mastery, okay? This is mastering my life. I'm not mastering that old life anymore. You're not mastering that old life anymore with that kind of stuff. That's over. Those old ways are over. So the old legacy, and this person here, the Empress reverse, this is somebody that's not willing to go through the pain to get to the other side. She's not willing to learn the lessons to get to the other side. She's not willing to be nurturing and honest and introspective and creative to get the ultimate power for the feminine here. It's like the divine feminine. But this person, I don't know if it's the matriarch, the family, she's not willing to do it. And it could be a male that's more of a feminine personality. But this is somebody that's very resistant. Stubborn. And not inspired to change, not inspired to move forward. This is Knight of Wands reversed. No, this person, and this queen's looking that way, and this guy's looking that way. This person that, it feels like they're moving backwards, okay? Feels like they're moving backwards, not forward. And or not moving at all. Maybe they're not moving at all. But, sorry. I don't know if you need to speak. Say something. But the Knight of Pentacles looks like it is. Knight of Pentacles is trying to move back into that direction. If this is you, it's like you want to build something with them. I know. It's heartbreaking. So the horse is facing that direction, but the person is looking like, if this is you, you're looking over here like, I want to go there, but I really need to go that way. Because I know what I need to build and I can't do it here. You know you can't build that here. You haven't been able to. There's just this agenda. It's like this agenda regarding your stuff or your relationships, or it's something that's definitely not fair to you. It takes from you, right? And I think it's really codependent. And that's why it's hard to leave that, because it's codependent. What if, but people can't see their mistakes unless it's just really, the change has to happen, If the person has to go away, however, a drastic change has to happen for people to take that drastic change, And I have the Hanging Man here, so I feel like you're in suspension, trying to get a different point of view, trying to figure out the best way to move forward. You know how you want your life to be. And I think you can see where the family has held you back. But it's something about your own codependence on them, your own interaction, that's keeping you there. And that might be why this horse is facing them, but knowing I really need to go somewhere else, or I really need to do something else. Okay, so I'm just going to get a few more cards. Let's see if I can pull another deck out here. Okay. I'll use another deck in case we have duplicates, you know. Sometimes when you get a double confirmation, that gives you quite a bit of information, you know. I know you know that, Scorpio. So, turn a couple upside down here. So what I'm going to ask here is please to tell us the best course of action for you. See if it's what you think it should be, Scorpio. I have the Four of Pentacles reversed. I have the Ace of Cups upright. I have the Seven of Swords. I have the Five of Pentacles reversed. I have the Tower reversed. Okay, so okay, Scorpio. Four of Pentacles reversed says somebody needs to be more giving with their money or time or feelings, or somebody needs to come out of the protection mode. And so that kind of makes me wonder if this protection mode back here, here's a confirmation here, if this might be you now in the protection mode, and that's like, I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to, you know, like protecting yourself. So that could very well be them. It could be them that they don't give either. But, because it kind of feels like, but this may be you, and you're being asked to stop being in protection mode. I know, what does that mean? Ace of Cups. You need to renew the love in your life. It's like, go get out of your bitterness is what I'm hearing. Okay. Protection mode is, I don't know, maybe it's somehow fueling this. I don't know how. But what you've enabled or what's kind of going on is because of your lack of love for yourself. First, it's got to start with yourself and then goes towards others. This is Ace of Cups is the gift of the divine love from God or Spirit, right? From the divine love from the divine. Sheesh. And so we have to fill our cup first. So here's the thing, if your cup was fuller, then you wouldn't need to have them need you so bad. You know, it's easier to set boundaries when you have respect for yourself. So it's understandable how we get there. I mean, we're raised a certain way, and if we want to help everybody, we feel sorry for them. And it's easy for us to do if we love them and if we see them suffer. We don't want them to suffer with us, but what we do is we suffer because we don't hold them accountable. And it's so easy to do. So easy from experience, okay? All right, and then we have the Seven of Swords. And this is deception. Deception has to be seen for what it is. If you want to have a more balanced life, you know, if you want this life that you want with the happy foundation, peace. This is the way you get the peace. You got to deal with the problems. You got to be honest. It's just the way it is. And then you'll stop feeling shut out. This is the Five of Pentacles reversed. Just stop setting these up where you get shut out. It's like we set ourselves up for failure over and over because we don't fix the core problem, which is not setting boundaries with your family or friends. You know, I like you to come over, but you can't just crash out here when you want. Or you can't always borrow $50 from me and not pay me back. Or you can't just borrow it. Or however that works for you. You know what I mean? It is something financial. It is something tangible. It's pretty obvious there. And it's something that looks like it's been going on a while. And it looks like it's in the family. Okay? because that legacy card reversed. So the Tower says you can, okay, so Tower reverse is avoiding everything coming crashing down and it being a big mess. If you start setting the boundaries now with kindness, you know, then in compassion, and for yourself too, especially, and self-love, then you can avoid a big problem. Because once it turns into a big problem, it's going to be harder to fix and harder to make amends, you know. So it's like you can just start reminding yourself, practice it. The typical conversations, what this person or those people, how they bait you in, or you can avoid them for a while till you feel stronger. It depends on your situation. Some people you can avoid, some you can, you know. But it's a good start and it's good realization. It looks like you're getting there. You're learning, you know. It's not just all the other people. It's us that, you know, well, we can't be responsible for somebody being dishonest, something like that, but we can be responsible for setting boundaries so people will respect us more and they won't feel like they can always get away with that, right? Well, have a good week. My thoughts are with you, okay? Take care.